Hey everybody, it's Janelle with The Crafty Mess, and I'm here with another video tutorial. Today, we're going to be making a sublimation doormat. You guys know what to do. Hit the like button, share with all your crafty friends, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about the video, and make sure that you're hitting that notification bell. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm using creativefabrica.com to get my graphics for today's craft, and I use this site almost every day. I pay for the membership, so I have unlimited access to all of the fonts, graphics, and papers, backgrounds, whatever it is that they have available on the site. I highly recommend it. Even if you don't pay for the membership, you can pay very little for bundles, and they include a lot of graphics. So if you're like me and you're constantly on the lookout for new images, new ideas, and so forth, then go ahead and give them a try. So what I did is I went ahead and typed in gnome, and I'm going to hit search and see what comes up. And it comes up with tons and tons, thousands of images that have to do with gnomes. So I searched through a few of these and found one that I'd like. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go over into Photoshop, and I brought those images into Photoshop. So I'm using an 11 by 17 canvas because that's the size of the paper that I'm going to be using. And I have all my graphics linked into one layer. So what I'm going to do is holding down the Control T, I'm going to then hold my shift button down and just make them a little bit smaller. Give me a little bit more room to add my graphics. And I can always widen them up a bit if I let go of that shift key without making them any taller. Okay, so I'm just moving it around till I get it to where I want it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my text. Okay, so we're down here on the floor, and I have my mat, I have my sublimation print, and then I have my Albacam EcoMist adhesive. So I can't remember what video I saw it on. I wish I would write these things down so that I could make sure that I give credit. But I saw this on another YouTuber's channel, and it is a screen print adhesive. And it has a very low odor, so I don't mind spraying this in my craft room. It is fast tack, but it's positional. And when I use these kind of things, I like to use this spray on it instead of using heat tape all over it. So you can kind of spray it all over the image. It'll tack the image down so that you can do your heat press, and then that way when I'm moving the easy press around, I don't have any issues. So I'm going to shake this up, give it a very light mist, and then we're going to go ahead and put it face down onto our mat. Okay, so I just put it down to where it looked like it was centered. Hopefully I did a good job. I'm not the best at that, but it is what it is. So I just heard the easy press beep, which means it's ready. Okay, so I have it set at 400 for 45 seconds. I don't know if that's what to do it at, but that's what I'm going to start with, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that was the first 45 seconds, and I can see that it's sublimated pretty well because the image is showing up really well through the back of the paper. The temperature drops quite a bit, though, once you start, so we're just going to see how this goes. And I'm doing my best to lift it up as opposed to slide it around because you don't want the image to move around too much. One thing that's really good about that adhesive, though, is that it it doesn't really, like when you lift it up just to check. I'm just going to move that over to another spot and set it again. But when you lift it up to check, unlike the tape, it doesn't shift it around too much. It just kind of stays where it was. And so I like that because I like to peek. But you can see how these are really showing through. So I'm happy so far. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and then I'll be back. Alright, let's go ahead and see. And hope. Oh, wow. I think it turned out really, really nice. And looking at the back, it got a lot of the ink off of it. Okay, so I'm going to toss that. I think what I want to do is maybe add some more little festive things around the gnomes. So I'm going to go back into Photoshop just so that I can keep the proportions right. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and added one of my Christmas trees. Now, I forgot to change out the sublimation paper and my sublimation printer. My last video that I did, if you guys watched that, I used regular copier paper, and I still had it in there. I thought I had my changed it back to sublimation paper, but it subbed beautifully, so I'm not mad at it. And anytime, sorry, I'm sitting down on the floor. Anytime I can use regular copier paper as opposed to the sublimation paper, I'm all for it. The reason I used the 11 by 17 paper was because I wanted it bigger. But if I just have to use a whole bunch of copier paper and place it around, then I think that that's what I'm going to do. I also know that next time I would make the words so much bigger. It's kind of hard to see from far away, but so far I'm pleased with the way that it's looking. I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of these, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's what it looks like now that I've added both trees and the little flowers in the corner. I am very pleased with the turnout. Let me know what you guys think. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm going to be giving this as a gift, so I'm really glad with the way that it turned out. Now, I can see where I would definitely change things. Here, this would have been white, and as you guys know, there's no white that's going to print out, so it's the same color as the matte. I'm not upset about it, but I probably would have changed it if I would have thought ahead. And then same thing, I probably would have made this shirt a little different color just so it would have showed up a little bit better. And definitely I would have made those words a lot bigger. But other than that, I am extremely happy with the way that it turned out, especially with the mistake of leaving the copier paper in because I saved some sublimation paper. This is Genoa with a Crafty Mess. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell whenever I post another video. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you guys later. Bye.